the shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for him from a week ago: 19 carries, 126 yards, and a trip to the end zone as well.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
That one good for 26 and a first down. Hands it off out of the gun. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Pat Surtain. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Back-to-back catches here for Carter. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may kick.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenneth Walker with career touchdown number 145, tying it with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. They'll try and throw for it, and he will get in to make it 8-0. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is a big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Shot here on the ground. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win.
All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
But it's certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Rolling to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Bird. And this is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Miami set to take over. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got some space here. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Good yardage as he runs for 24 at first.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Dolphins at 8-1 on the year, and they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins and take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll run for it. It's Walker, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Throwing on first down. Bird. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Byrne. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. He's got his big tight end, Fant. It'll be a pickup at 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. The final shot before break. Bird. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. So officially now a 1,000-yard campaign for him, but I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's one of those thoughts, though, that creeps into your mind because there is a little mini celebration over on the sidelines. Everybody, hey, job well done, over 1,000 already. But guaranteed, as you noted, someone's jumped in that huddle and said, a lot more to be done, guys. Let's not, would you say, take your foot off the pedal? Let's not do that right now. But there is that possibility as people can get self-satisfied. The greats do not. We'll find out what he's made of.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a handoff running through the middle. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Straight ahead, Walker. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. It'll be a pickup of 16 and the Dolphin first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try for the first with Walker. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Pass is caught for a first, but he's looking for more. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for two. They'll look to throw, and they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
On first down, Bird. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night. Back now in Miami. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. On first and 10, Bird. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. The Jets on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's brought in by Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Ready. Check right.
Here's Walker to start the drive. Room here to run. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 113 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Back to Walker on first down. He'll get this to about the 38. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's second and 1. Sticking with Walker on second down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here's Walker. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that one off the mark, a little late with a throw.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yes, multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead goes by a couple more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So the Jets now down on the scoreboard. A minute 44 to go. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Bird. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. He's got room at the 30. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Clayton. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On 3rd down, here's Walker. They find some open field here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Walker with another carry. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls